Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 11th episode of Cowboy Coffee with Coaches, a podcast created to recognize and promote our student athletes, focusing on the high school varsity teams, their coaches, and mentors. I'm Bobby Gutierrez. I'm joined by fellow host Tiffany Jahorik, owner-operator of Crystal Meadow Farms, and our studio technician Rich Klinsman, owner-operator of Step Beyond Media. Thank you both for being here in this super nice studio, which was created by Lucas Turner of the Rio Blanco Herald Times. Thank you so much again for tuning in. We have a real exciting show for you here today. All I have to say is that it's a great day to be a Cowboy fan. That's a Meeker Cowboy fan. Not those Dallas from Dallas.
Yeah, definitely not Dallas Cowboys.
Little shout out to my friend Laren at Chippers there.
Oh, it was a bad day for him yesterday.
Okay. Our volleyball team played and hosted the Region 2 championship here with wins over the Mancos Blue Jays and the Sanford Indians to become regional champs and one of 12 teams to compete in the 2021 Colorado State Volleyball Championships that'll start this Thursday in Colorado Springs. Today, Tiffany will give us all the stats and details on that in just a moment, as well as the details of the Meeker Cowboy football team's big win over the visiting Holyoke Dragons Saturday in Bob King Track at Starbucks Stadium. In our second segment, we will have Meeker High School volleyball head coach Greg Cravens here to interview with us, as well as Coach Shane Phelan, football coach Shane Phelan. But right now we'll go to Tiffany, and she'll kind of fill us in on all the victories that happened.
Yeah, 3 of them. It was a fun weekend. So the girls opened up with Mancos, however you say that.
Yeah, Mancos.
Yeah, and the Mancos was allowed to hold on a little bit for about the first 6 to 9 points each set, but then the girls really pulled out after that. And then they played Sanford, and again, Sanford was a tough team, gave the girls a run for their money, but it was really good for the girls to get that challenge out there. Emma Luce and Ainsley Sully really killed it this week, literally. Emma had 39 kills for the weekend, and Ainsley had 10, and then Aspen Merrifield had 6. I think Ainsley's really turning it up and really finding her spot, getting back in position.
They all seem to kind of be turning it up.
It was awesome. Of course, Tatum Kennedy's rocking it still, leading pretty much every single set. She sets everything except for maybe 1 or 2 the entire game, so it's awesome. Sarah Kraft again, she's in the back row as libero and just killing it there too and doing a fabulous job. In football, the boys won. It was a little bit exciting. The heart was racing a few times,
A little bit?
A little bit. Yeah. So, we were up 7, and then they came up, and they were up then, 21-7. And then Kelton Turner had a pick 6, and that was pretty cool to have that.
Kind of changed the momentum there at the end of the first half, which...
it did. It tied us going into the half, and then right off the bat, Liam Deming returned that kick
yes.
and that was it. That was our game-turning moments, and the Cowboys won. So that was fantastic. Leading in tackles this week, of course, Zach Eskilson, Zach Simonson, Kelton Turner, and Connor Blunt. They were all in the double-digit tackles, which is good, although that means that the defensive line was probably struggling a little bit if they weren't getting up there in the tackles. But...
Yes. Okay, so we will take a little break here, and then we'll come back and talk with Coach Cravens, who will tell us what we have coming up this week for the state championship volleyball tournament in Colorado Springs. We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, welcome back. Thank you. We are here with Meeker head volleyball coach, regional champs, Coach Cravens. Thank you for joining us this morning. Welcome. Good job Friday. A lot of fun watching. Our gym is great. It was loud. Tell us a little bit about just the feeling and kind of overall there.
Yeah, it was great. You're exactly right. The gym was crazy nuts. It was great to be able to do it on a Friday so all the boys could be there. I actually do remember probably second, third set of Sanford just going, my God, these people are going crazy in here. It's just nuts. So it's great for the girls to be able to play in that atmosphere and have all the kids rush the court after they'd won. Just a great atmosphere for the kids, and I enjoyed it a lot. And Sanford was, oh man, those kids wouldn't quit. I talked to the coaches afterwards, and they just kept coming at us. And in that third set, I mean, we had to go 27-25 because those kids just weren't going to stop playing. And I mean, I was really proud of our kids to be able to step up to that because, I mean, we haven't seen anyone like that that'll just keep coming at us. So it was really nice.
Right.
And they did, and maybe a little bit about the Mancos win. First, the first game was kind of a full game there. I'm not sure of the final score, but it
25-23.
25-23. There you go, and so it kind of close, but then in the second and third, you kind of pulled away as you do. And
yeah, that's exactly right. It's kind of the story of our season is we come out. And I wouldn't say we're sluggish or we're not playing well. We're just not terminating like we should. And I talk with the girls about this, is we kind of let teams stay with us. We'll air out and let teams stay with us. And then finally push through to the end. Something we're working on these next 2 days. But Mancos, I mean, I didn't know much about them. I saw a little film on them before they came. They had one really good outside hitter that we had to adjust our block a little bit. And that kid, every time she got a chance, she was swinging hard. So we had to be ready for it. And the girls, you're exactly right. The second and third sets, the girls stepped up to the challenge and really took care of business.
Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun game, both of them, to watch. And like you said, the crowd was amazing. But I think most importantly, the girls are just playing so wonderfully together, and they stay positive, whereas unfortunately last year with Yuma was the girls, just lost their energy. But this year at Sanford especially, they stayed positive, they stayed happy, and they continued to kill it. Ellie Hossick came in with some amazing serves, and that was awesome to watch.
And that kind of fires up the team too. Her serving.
Oh, and then she actually had a kill.
Yeah, she did.
Ellie
I think she had 2 attempts and 1 kill. Yeah.
Is that from the back row too?
Yeah. In fact, I told Tatum that we should use her because she hit so hard, and she got her chance this weekend, and boy, she walloped that ball. And, I mean, I think everyone that watches her play and then watches her hit the ball go, how'd you do that? But she did a great job, and she was diving all over the place and picking up balls. I've watched the film, and that last game point, she goes to save a ball and drops her inside shoulder to get the ball back up to Tatum. It was beautiful, and she just does stuff like that. She's just really bringing it on there into this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, along what Tiffany was saying on them playing together at the ball not hitting the court on some of those, just the extra effort that they gave. It was like,
Oh, and I think probably one of the biggest things we saw this weekend too is those balls that are dropping inside that 10-foot line. They're finally getting them.
Yeah,
they're getting them
agree.
picked back up, and that was
agree.
awesome.
Yeah, we work a lot on how to cover both the line in the middle of the courts, and the kids are coming along really well. And one thing that I told Tiffany yesterday is that, I mean, I enjoy winning, and that's why I'm in what I do. But probably
We
the
do too.
biggest,
It's a lot of fun to win.
the biggest compliment I can get is a few people afterwards came up and said that they just love watching the kids play. They love the way they play together and look like they're having so much fun. And to me, that's the compliment I'm
There
looking
you go,
for.
yeah.
I mean, I'm looking for wins, and I want these kids to experience a whole bunch of stuff. But when other people can watch and see that the girls are having fun together and everyone enjoys watching them play,
And
then
just
I go
trying
home.
hard.
Exactly.
They're
And
all trying hard.
Yep. And I go home with a smile on my face and go, all right, maybe this is worth it.
So the official brackets aren't out, but we think we know. We're like 99.9% positive, right? We're playing at 6:30 Thursday evening, and we'll play the winner of the Ryan Lyman game. So we don't know who we're playing, but we know it's somebody, one of those two.
Exactly. They had a big, we had one upset in regionals. Akron beat Day Springs, which was the 4th seed going in. So Akron comes into it, and so they become the 12th seed. So everybody moved up, which is great for Scirocco because they were looking at a 9 o'clock game on Thursday, and now they don't have to play until 2 in the
Yeah, I
afternoon.
saw that post about Scirocco making it for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Was that the deal?
Yep.
Okay. So maybe if you could kind of explain the bracket. There's 12 teams left, and so you go into 3 pools. Is that how you do it?
So
Okay.
it was 3 years ago. The COVID year just screws us all up.
Okay.
We changed we used to do pool play, so everybody'd play in the morning, and then Saturday was semifinals and finals. But the volleyball committee at CHASA decided that
Are you on that committee?
I was when we made this decision.
Okay.
I'm no longer on it. We went to more of a double elimination bracket style because everybody loves the NCAA and the bracket and all that kind of stuff. And the NCAA volleyball does the same thing. So we started looking at different ways to run the state tournament, and we decided it's a double elimination tournament to start with, so it's a bracket, and everybody understands bracket play much better than they did pool play, because pool play was, okay, we play again real soon, or no, we don't play for 3 or 4 hours. So parents were always confused on when kids were playing and stuff. So bracket play is pretty much, okay, if we win, we go here. So what they do is it's pretty much double elimination until the semifinals. And then we have our 4 teams, so semifinals are Saturday afternoon, and then the finals are at 6 o'clock on Saturday. So,
Okay, so then if it is actual double elimination coming into that final game, if they're coming from the loser's bracket, they could have to play twice.
well, no. So when you get to the semifinals, so like Saturday morning, if you could play twice Saturday morning to make it to the semifinals and be winning and all that kind of stuff. And then if you lose in the semifinals,
You're done. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of a double elimination bracket, but the last 2 matches are finals and
All right.
semifinals and finals.
So we're looking at 6:30 p.m. Thursday, 3 p.m. Friday.
Hopefully with wins.
Oh, with wins, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon again.
Exactly. So if we
that's
were
what the
to
winning-
win our first 2, Thursday and Friday, we'd play at 2 o'clock on Saturday for the semifinals, and then turn around and play the finals at 6.
We were just kind of discussing during the break how we're going to make the football game in Buena Vista and Saturday. So we said that you have to win. We would miss the 2 o'clock game and then be back for the championship at 6, right? So that's the plan.
I'll be looking for you guys up there, so you better make it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Anything else? Kind of a short week of practice? Do you
Yeah,
change things up? Does it?
You guys are leaving Wednesday, right?
yeah. We get to leave Wednesday, and we stop at the outlet mall so they can run around and spend mom and dad's money.
There you go.
And then with it being Colorado Springs, it kind of adds an extra hour to our trip. Usually, 2-3 years ago, we went go-kart racing down in Denver, and Kirsten Brown beat me on the last race, and she still, that kid still
Reminds you
posts-
of that?
Yeah, she still lets me know about that one. So we usually try to find something fun for them to do Wednesday night and, get to be kids and be somewhere else. And then I tell them, okay, Thursday comes and it's a business trip to me. We're going down there to represent our family, our high school, the Western Slope, and we're going to work hard and we're going to do the best we can. But I let them have a little fun. I guess it's supposed to be about fun and stuff.
Sure.
And so the bus is leaving at what time on Wednesday?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock Wednesday. Good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you
We're
very much.
behind you, and hope everyone tunes in and checks it out.
Yeah, so all the matches will be on the NFHS network, and it'll work for them. Unfortunately, sorry for all you that try to watch and it never works. We're working on that problem.
Meeker hasn't had a volleyball championship, state championship, so we're rooting hard, looking for the first.
We're going to see if the girls can pull it off this
Yes,
year.
good deal. Okay, good luck, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back with Coach Meeker High School football coach, head coach, Coach Phelan. All right, here we're back, and we've got a little change in the studio here. Rich is not going to be with us on this interview. I'm here with Tiffany Jahorik and Meeker football coach Shane Phelan. We're going to talk a little bit about Meeker's win over the Holyoke Dragons last Saturday in Bob King track at Starbucks Stadium, and their upcoming playoff game, second round of the playoffs, which will be held in Buena Vista against the Buena Vista Demons. So go ahead, Tiffany. Let's talk about Saturday's game.
Yeah, I guess we should start at the beginning. Meeker opened up, right? We're on the board first, so that's good.
Yep.
We got scored on the first.
They got the ball first.
They drew first blood.
Oh, they did. I'm sorry.
They did drew first blood. And
I've had a lot going on. They did, but then we scored in one play.
Yep. Yep, we had a long run.
Yep.
Had a nice little crease there set up by the offensive line, and Kelton was able to score from. It was quite a ways out.
It was quite a ways out, yeah. And then they put two more up on the board. So we were down by 14 at that point in time. But the boys didn't give up. They really hung in there. They fought hard. And by the halftime, we had tied it up again with a really good play. Another pick six from Kelton.
Yeah, there was a really nice play there at the end of the half. It was they were down. Inside the 20, I think, and poised to score there with just a little bit of time left, and Kelton was able to step in front of a pass, and he picked up some really good blocking down the sideline and able to get in there right before halftime. So that was a big play for us to kind of even it up going into the half.
yeah, that could have changed things had we gone down by 2 touchdowns there at half, and we ended up tying it and then come back with an explosive play to start the third quarter.
Yeah, with Liam.
Yeah, Liam had he breaks about 4 tackles on the kickoff return and is able to squirt out through there and kind of turned on the afterburners and got there
And he
from there.
Did he? Is that his second one? Has he scored? Did he not score another long one?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah,
93
I'm
yards.
not sure it was a kick return. It was
might have been a punt.
It was a little jet sweep here a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, long, yeah, okay, yeah, it was a jet sweep. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
But yeah,
But another long, big run.
it was 93 yards the previous one. So
Yep. So now Liam's got some really good speed. If he can get out in the open, we can find him a little breathing room, and he did a nice job there.
Yeah, he broke out on a nice pass there, kind of a screen pass, and got it right to the goal line. I took a couple pictures, and it looked like he rolled over the top of the guy, and maybe could have counted as a touchdown. It obviously didn't, but
Yeah, he was awful close there.
yes,
Yep.
yeah, and the boys made a lot of comments after the game that this team, they hit hard, they played hard. You know, they fought. The Holyoke was a tough team to play, but our boys stuck with it, so I'm super proud of them.
Yeah, no, we knew Holyoke was going to be a really strong opponent. They come out of that, I guess rugged is the word they use most generally, that rugged North Central league, and there's some really good high caliber teams in that league, and
big kids. There were some big kids there.
yeah, and athletic, and They're well coached. They do a lot of things well, and the hope was that we could get a little breathing room, maybe get ahead, but the game didn't quite play out that way. So
no, we talked about how their quarterback has some major legs. He's back in that pocket and he can move well, and he really did.
Yeah, he did an outstanding job for him. And then his older brother, they lined him up at the tailback position more than we'd seen on film, and just continued to pound it at us, and we struggled getting that stopped.
Yeah, they were a different team for sure.
But I think it's good for our boys to see that team, and now we're headed to Buena Vista, and we played a tough team, and we came out victorious. And so, what do you think about next week's game?
We're excited. Football doesn't allow you a lot of times to see an opponent again, and we've seen Buena Vista earlier in the year. It didn't turn out exactly like we'd hoped, but we did a lot of things well when we went there. We came out just a little bit on the short side of the score, but I think our kids know what they're facing in this opponent, and that another quality opponent with some really good athletes, and they're disciplined. They're physical. They've got some really big kids, but I think our guys know what they're up against now, and it's a matter of trying to have a good week of practice and getting prepared, and then going out there and executing and doing the things that we're capable of doing, and see where the score ends up.
There you go. Health of the team. You were saying earlier you got some bumps and bruises. Kind of find out a little more today. I don't know if you want to add to that.
Yeah, we have this time of year. There's always some injuries and bumps and bruises, and everybody's dealing with them. And we've got a few guys that are no exception to that rule. That they're dinged up a little bit. Like Tiffany said, we played against a high quality opponent that was a big, good physical team, and anytime you do that, you're going to have some of those aches and pains. And hopefully, to my knowledge, at this point, there's nothing terribly serious. Hopefully, as the week progresses, we get continually healthier, and we'll be at full strength for the weekend.
Hope so.
Good deal. Okay, so you'll play Saturday at 1 in Buena Vista. Go down Friday. Is that the plan?
We'll go down Friday, drive down, and then stay the night, and be ready to roll on Saturday.
Well, good deal. So this is second round. There's 8 teams left, correct?
Yep.
Winning, we're in the semifinals and one game.
Quarterfinals.
We're in the quarterfinals right now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And win would take us to the semifinals and get us that much closer to the ultimate goal there. So,
Sure.
Well, good luck, Coach. Thanks for stopping in. And
Bob and I will be at the game.
Yep.
Right.
Tiffany will for sure
I'll
be at the
sure.
basketball and
Volleyball.
or volleyball, yes, not basketball yet. Hope to be at the volleyball game and then hopefully swing over there and catch the game on Saturday. So
Nice.
we're excited,
Yeah.
and a lot of fun, a lot of good times, and look forward to a good game.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, Coach. Hello, welcome back. We're going to wrap this show up, and we'll have Tiffany tell us what's coming up this week, playoff-wise, as well as give us a Athlete of the Week. Go ahead, Tiffany.
Yeah, so thanks. So in volleyball, it looks like we will play at 6:30 on Thursday with a win. They play at 3 on Tuesday with another win. 3 on Friday. Thanks, Rich. I don't know why I said Tuesday. 3 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then again at 6:30 on Saturday. Volleyball at state is just like the pool play was here. If they finish early, they play early. So keep that in mind as well. Usually, though, those games go quite long, and so that's not usually a big issue, but it can be, especially in that first round on Thursday. It can be a problem. So we wish the girls good luck, and go get them, Cowboys. Then the boys with their great win over Buena Vista, with their win over the team we played. Holyoke Dragons.
Holyoke Dragons, yes.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we're 7-0 with the Dragons. We started playing them in 2014,
Oh, wow.
and we have beat them 7 times. So,
My favorite number.
And I was
Yes.
actually talking with the Holyoke, somebody from Holyoke.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, we're heading to the playoffs. Guess what? We're going to Meeker.
Yeah.
It's like every year.
Every year. Yes. So, anyway.
Keep on winning.
Yeah, keep on. So, we play Buena Vista, 1 p.m. Saturday in Buena Vista.
Buena Vista, we played in the second or third game of the season and lost
It was
to
actually,
them
yeah, it was down at, yeah.
in Buena Vista.
It was in Buena Vista. It was hot. It was hot that day. It was like almost 80 degrees. So it looks like it should be about 43 degrees outside. It'll be perfect, nice weather. With a win there, we will play the winner of Centauri and Yuma. Yuma actually had an upset and beat Strasburg over the weekend.
Okay.
So Strasburg is out. This is the first time Strasburg has not been in the state championship game since they came down from 2A.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So then, should we talk about our athlete of the week?
We sure can. Go ahead.
All right. So Kelton Turner, he's a senior this year, graduating, and he had an amazing game. Kelton had a pick 6 right there at the end of the first half to actually bring us up and get us tied. That was his second pick 6 of the year.
88-yarder.
88
Yeah,
yards. Yep.
it was.
Yeah. He had 363 all-purpose yards this week.
Oh, my word.
Right, 236 on the ground, which was amazing. I'm not even sure, too. I think he kicked it. I mean, of course,
Punted.
he punted multiple times. His yardage is way up there in punt yards, too, if you look at that. But his total yards for rushing right now are 1637, and then he has 1815 for all-purpose yards right now. 23 touchdowns on the ground, and he's had 2 pick 6s, like I said, so he's actually had 25 touchdowns this year. He is once again leading in 1A rushing yards and 1A
Touchdown.
rushing touchdowns.
Oh, my word. Good job, Kelton. Yes, it was good. A lot of guys had a big game. We rounded up the seniors and let them chat, and Kelton was kind and spread the
Yeah, spread
congratulations
the love.
around.
Yeah.
Spread the love to his
Spread the love.
teammates as he should, and knows that they're the ones blocking. But boy, what an effort he made, and all of them made a lot of big plays, explosive plays, fun watching, and
Yeah, and Kelton couldn't have done what he got done without, the line and those backers
Sure.
getting in there and blocking. And I'm sure, Bobby, you have as many pictures as I do, and the line is tough, right? They were holding those, not holding, literally, but keeping those kids in, out of his way. And it was awesome.
Big holes.
Did we only have one time? I mean, let's be honest, Holyoke really controlled the ball offensively
they did
the entire game.
Well, we were talking about the first quarter. We had one play.
Yeah, one play.
Yeah, and one that I hadn't seen. I was over on the visitor side, and they come up to the line and they pull Dagan and Trenton Powell come running in motion to the right side of the line there, and then they hand off to Kelton and just like powered that side, and he was off to the races. First play of our game and our offensive play and touchdown. So yeah,
That was good.
Good.
Yep.
A lot of fun watching. Good luck to them, and
Yeah, go Cowboys.
go Cowboys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will be in Colorado Springs, as well as Tiffany will be in Buena Vista, of course, for the boys' football game. And we hope to be bringing you some live little
Some
shots.
live updates.
Yeah, some live updates. There you go. Throughout the tournament. So tune in, and thanks for watching very much, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.